the stones were not willing to readily reveal their knowledge. For decades, villagers in China's Lus Plateau thought the crumbling rock walls near their homes were remnants of the Great Wall. It seemed plausible, the ancient boundary of Chinese authority, marked by ruins of a barrier zigzagging through this dry northern region within the loop of the Yellow River, dates back more than 2,000 years. But was this indeed part of the Great Wall, or something else entirely? Archaeologists investigating the site found artifacts that appeared out of place, pieces of jade shaped into scepters, blades, and discs. This jade was strange because the closest source lay nearly 1,000 miles away, and jade was not a known material in the construction of the Great Wall. This raised a question: why was there such a concentration of jade in this remote area close to the Ordos Desert? Years ago, Chinese archaeologists launched a formal investigation to solve this mystery. What they discovered was both wondrous and perplexing. The stones, it turned out, were not remnants of the Great Wall but the remains of a garrison city, now known as Shirmao. Excavations revealed over 6 miles of defensive walls surrounding a 230-foot-high pyramid. Within the pyramid's inner sanctum, they discovered painted murals, more jade items, and disturbing evidence of human sacrifice. Just before the excavation paused due to the COVID-19 pandemic, archaeologists uncovered 70 remarkable stone reliefs depicting serpents, monsters, and half-human creatures, imagery echoing motifs from later Bronze Age art in China. What astonished researchers further was the age of the site. Carbon dating indicated that parts of Shirmao date back roughly 4,300 years, almost 2,000 years older than the earliest known sections of the Great Wall and about 500 years older than China's first known civilization on the Central Plains. Between roughly 2300 BCE and 1800 BCE, the Shirmao civilization flourished in this remote and seemingly inaccessible area. Then, abruptly, it was abandoned for reasons unknown. Ancient Chinese texts, which have historically guided archaeology in the region, make no mention of a city so far north of China's traditional cradle of civilization. Shirmao's vast size, its complexity, and evidence of interaction with other cultures made it a truly extraordinary find. In fact, Shirmao has redefined the understanding of early Chinese civilization. Artifacts and technologies originating from northern steppe cultures appear at Shirmao, underscoring cultural exchanges across regions. Now considered China's most significant Neolithic settlement, Shirmao occupies roughly 1,000 acres, about 25% larger than Central Park in New York City. The influence of this settlement likely extended far beyond its walls, impacting later Chinese dynasties and possibly inspiring other structures and practices. Recent discoveries at prehistoric sites along China's coast and in northern areas continue to challenge previous ideas about the origin of Chinese civilization, expanding what we know about its earliest cultures, geographical reach, and foreign interactions. Historians now view Shirmao, even though partially excavated, as a critical clue in unraveling the origins of Chinese society. Perched in desolate hills above the Tuwei River, Shirmao resembles a city designed to withstand persistent threats. Situated in a contested zone between northern steppe herders and farmers from the Central Plains, the Shirmao people built a towering, 20-tiered pyramid atop the region's highest hill, adding a crucial layer of defense. Visible from all areas of the city, the Shirmao Pyramid is about half as tall as Egypt's Great Pyramid of Giza, constructed around the same time, circa 2250 BCE, but with a base 4 times larger. Shirmao elites lived on the pyramid's top tier, inside a 20-acre palatial complex outfitted with its own water supply, workshops, and likely ritual temples, features suggesting a blend of protection, self-sufficiency, and ritual importance. The site has yielded chilling insights into Shirmao's ancient practices, including a grisly discovery beneath the city's eastern wall. Archaeologists uncovered 80 human skulls grouped into 6 separate pits, unaccompanied by the rest of the skeletons. 2 pits nearest the east gate, Shirmao's main entrance, contained exactly 24 skulls each, hinting at ritualistic practices. It is believed these sacrifices, possibly conducted during the laying of the city's foundations, were intended to reinforce the walls with spiritual protection. Forensic analysis revealed that most of the victims were young women, likely captives from rival groups. These findings mark the earliest known human sacrifices in Chinese history, suggesting that the East Gate was symbolically a threshold to another world. Those who entered would have encountered a striking sight: large, eye-shaped carvings on stone blocks staring down from high terrace walls, likely an attempt to ward off evil. Thousands of jade pieces, dark green and black, were embedded at intervals within the stone walls, shimmering in the sunlight. These ornaments served a dual purpose. They symbolized the wealth and power of Shirmao's ruling class, and they were believed to repel malevolent forces. The presence of jade in Shirmao, in such large quantities, suggests that the city imported it from distant regions, likely through complex trade networks. While Shirmao was an incredible find, it was not alone in reshaping Chinese history. In 1986, workers in Sangsingui, about 40 kilometers from Chengdu in Sichuan province, unearthed a cache of ancient jades, bones, earthenware, and colossal bronzes. These accidental discoveries would become some of the most significant archaeological findings of the 20th century, prompting historians to rewrite parts of early Chinese history. The artifacts at Sangsingui dated to roughly 1800 BCE, a period when the center of Chinese civilization was assumed to be 1,200 kilometers northeast, along the Yellow River. But the bronzes from Sangsingui were far larger and stylistically unique, hinting at a highly developed, separate culture. This Sangsingui civilization is thought to have thrived for over 500 years before mysteriously disappearing, leaving no written records or human remains. In 2001, another breakthrough came with the discovery of the Jinsha site near Chengdu, which provided potential clues about the Sangsingui people's disappearance. An upcoming exhibition aims to explore this mystery, examining where this 3,500-year-old civilization may have originated, why it vanished, and presenting significant findings from both Sangsingui and Jinsha. Meanwhile, yet another discovery astonished explorers in the Guangxi region of South China, a hidden forest flourishing at the bottom of a massive sinkhole. Trees, some towering up to 130 feet, grew within this vast, secluded ecosystem. The sinkhole, measuring 630 feet deep and containing over 176 million cubic feet of space, is believed to harbor rare species not yet documented. Guangxi, known for its abundance of sinkholes, houses this particular marvel, which includes a well-preserved ancient woodland and 3 interconnected caverns. The expedition team used single rope techniques to descend the 100-meter drop into a lush tropical forest, where tall, slender trees stretched skyward, creating a surreal sight. Unique plants, including a square bamboo species, were also discovered. These recent discoveries underscore the vast mysteries that remain in China's ancient landscape, prompting new theories about past civilizations, hidden ecosystems, and long-lost trade routes. The hidden forest, like Shirmao and Sangsingui, holds untapped secrets, inspiring awe and inviting more exploration. As archaeologists and historians continue to piece together the rich and complex history of early China, new discoveries will likely challenge and expand our understanding of these ancient worlds. The most gruesome discovery was made beneath the city's eastern wall, where archaeologists uncovered 80 human skulls grouped in 6 pits, separated from their skeletons. Each of the 2 pits nearest the east gate, the main city entrance, contained precisely 24 skulls. This ritual beheading likely took place during the wall's foundation laying and is the oldest known instance of human sacrifice in Chinese history. Forensic analysis suggests the victims, primarily young girls, were likely prisoners from an opposing faction. The skulls serve as one piece of evidence indicating that the east gate symbolized a threshold into a new world. Anyone passing through it would have been met with striking symbols of power and mystery. Some of the stone blocks in the high terrace walls were carved with motifs resembling large eyes, seeming to gaze down upon the gate. Thousands of black and dark green jade pieces were embedded into the walls, shimmering in the light, warding off evil and projecting the Shirmao aristocracy's power and wealth. Given the quantity of jade artifacts, it is likely that Shirmao imported jade from distant trading partners. In the summer of 1986, construction workers near Sangsingui, approximately 40 kilometers from Chengdu, the capital of Sichuan province, accidentally uncovered an astonishing cache of ancient jades, bones, earthenware, elephant tusks, and colossal bronzes in 2 sacrificial pits. This unexpected discovery became one of the 20th century's most significant archaeological finds, necessitating a rewrite of early Chinese history. In 1800 BCE, artifacts from Sangsingui were dated to a time when the cradle of Chinese civilization was believed to be centered 1,200 kilometers northeast, on the Yellow River's central plains. However, the bronzes cast at Sangsingui were significantly larger and strikingly different from any previously discovered artifacts. This unique civilization, which existed for over 500 years, left no written records or human remains, disappearing mysteriously. Further clues emerged in 2001 with discoveries at Chengdu's Jinsha site, offering potential insights into the enigmatic Sangsinghui culture, where it might have originated, why it vanished, and where its people may have gone. A new exhibition aims to explore these mysteries, showcasing remarkable finds from Sangsinghui and Jinsha. Meanwhile, explorers in China uncovered an ancient forest thriving at the bottom of a massive sinkhole in Guangxi, South China. The sinkhole, measuring 630 feet deep and holding over 176 million cubic feet of space, contained trees as tall as 130 feet. This hidden forest may harbor rare, undocumented species. The Guangxi region is known for its sinkholes, the largest of which contains a well-preserved ancient woodland in 3 caves. Using a single rope technique, explorers descended 100 meters to discover a lush tropical rainforest, with tall, slender trees reaching skyward. The team also found unique plant species, including square bamboo, and noted that while no caves connected to an underground river were found, it's thought the river had rerouted. If you have any theories on these mysterious sites, share in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for updates on more exciting mysteries. See you next time.